person I need right now. Is there anything else you guys want to talk to this guy about? Yeah. Hey, quit it.
So, Deputy, are you off superstitious, or was this a moment of impulse?
Well, you know, science has proven that superstitions are real. They all come from someplace, you know? Either the past or the present. Mostly the past, you see. Like black cats, or broken mirrors, or walking under a ladder. He starts like going off of all these things that are obvious superstition nonsense and stuff. So, you gotta be really careful. I got a 4-leaf clover here somewhere.
So what's the science behind the black cat?
Let's see if I remember correctly. There was some queen in Egypt and a black cat. It was actually a tiger, but it was black and it ate her. And that's where that comes from. I think so. Tigers. Well, maybe it was a panther. Do we have panthers in Egypt? I don't remember. Something like that. I don't know. I feel really bad. Sorry about that, Marshal. Luke, shut up. I'm enjoying my medicine. Oh, yeah, okay. I should probably be going. So just watch out for those ladders and black cats. And he like stumbles out and knocks over something on his way. He's obviously quite clumsy. At least it wasn't a mirror. Maybe he's an idiot.
That seems more likely.
Yeah. that was the marshal who said that. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do here?
No.
Okay. Marshal welcome to town. Says y'all can stay as long as you want. There's good fishing down at Midnight Lake. There's plenty of good food and stuff. They don't have a saloon or anything or a restaurant, but if you stay at the boarding house, you can get the meals there. And there's a lot of friendly people in town. There's a lot of the town's full of weirdos, he tells you, by the way. Everybody here's a nut. Just about. Well, present company excluded. He gestures towards Mrs. Delacroix.
I guess I'll ask him about the clown, actually.
That's Chuckles. Yeah, Chuckles. Apparently he...
is he mute?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he is mute. He's a mute clown, so what are you going to do? He can't even laugh at his own jokes.
So why doesn't he become a mime?
I don't even know if mimes are around yet.
I don't know.
You look it up. Basically, Chuckles is more comfortable in his clown stuff than normal clothes. A lot of places wouldn't approve of that. But in Midnight, they're very accepting of everything. The town was established. The town was established back in 1820 or so by Jack Midnight, Joseph Midnight. Sorry, he was kind of a rascal. And people have just do their own thing here, and nobody really cares. But he says there's a lot of weirdos and nut jobs, but they're all harmless.
Sounds like
ancient Greece.
You are wearing pants, I noticed. I couldn't help but notice. It was ancient Greece. Yeah, miming is a thing. So he doesn't know. He doesn't know I didn't, but he's... yeah, so
recommend that to him.
People are a little strange here, but they're harmless. And everybody just kind of does their own thing. That's what Midnight's all about, is kind of is what he says. So, yeah. There you go. So there's that information. There's no mayor, town council, or anything like that. It's a tiny little town. You guys can head off. Did you guys want to go talk to Chuckles, or did you want to go up the hill? It's probably closing on dinner time.
Let's go to the boarding house. Guys, we gotta get out of this town by midnight. You'll know that, right? Let's go to the boarding house.
Here's what's in front of the boarding house. There's a stone sign. And here's what the boarding house looks like. Yeah, so there you go. There's a sign, James.
What do you think of that? Oh my God.
There's a stone sign, and then there's a board over the bottom half of the sign that's written boarding house in. So, and you can see a building up there. It looks like there's like a carriage house. There's steps that go straight up, or you can ride your horses up the road, or take your horses up the steps if you want. It looks like there's another building behind the house as well. Oh, sorry.
So we have to just leave the sign.
Okay. Yeah.
Wonder how comfortable a mortuary can be.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And I just ride him.
There's a carriage house. It's dusty. There's a place you can tie the horses. Yes. There's a boat. There's an old boat, like a rowboat, like flipped over next to the carriage house. Yeah, no, this is up the hill. So you'd have to carry this thing all the way down to the lake.
Can it slide down the hill?
Oh, and then there's the house. If you want to wreck it, it's just a weird...
Just go boating down the hill. Let's go sled down it.
I call shotgun. There we go. Here's the house.
That is awesome.
Oh look, that's a house.
I'm sorry.
Does it have working
lighting
lights?
us up today?
Yeah, and here, let's put all this stuff out of the way. So basically, you got your carriage house over here. There's another building behind the house. Just like a plain building. You guys hitch up your horses and go up to the front door.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just the two of them. They got there first because you guys are still at the hospital.
Yeah.
So it's just James and it's just Jack West and Wilder right now. Knock, knock, knock. The door's answered. It's a nice, pretty glass door. It's got glass in it. No, shush. You're fine. It's answered by a pretty blonde woman. We'll cover her name up for the moment. Hi, hello.
How are you doing?
Pretty well. How about yourself? She's staring at your face. You know, with some makeup and some putty, we can fix you right up.
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, all right. Can I help you, gentlemen?
Looking for a place to stay the night.
Oh, yes, come on in. Of course. She opens up the front door. It leads into like a hallway. There's steps going up. Actually, I was very happy with this. I found some plans that are actually almost like miniature scale in case you need to actually do shit in the house. So you got your foyer here. There's a parlor to your left. And then a long hallway. This door in the back's open. Looks like a kitchen in the back. And you don't know what's off to the right, but you can assume it's a dining room or something like that. She says it's oh my gosh, I didn't write down the cost. Is
that what she looks
it's
like?
It's 25 cents per night. Yeah, that's her.
Wait.
She's blonde. She's not bad looking. She's kind of pretty. She's
Okay, it's just
mid-20s.
old picture. That's why there's so many lines.
Yeah,
I thought those were all wrinkles.
No, I use a program to try to turn everybody into a drawing. It says 25 cents a night, but it's $1.50 if you stay for a whole week. 3 meals a day are included, and we keep a very clean place. We only have 2 rooms upstairs. There's several beds in each room. I hope you don't mind sharing. We have a room for men and a room for women, and we have the rain bath, which some of the people in town even like to use sometimes.
Sounds good.
And you can smell food. It smells really good. Like there's something cooking. So I'm just about to serve dinner in here in just a little while. How long would you like to stay? If you're not sure, you could just stay for the night and decide later. But I can't give you that discount if you're not going to stay for a whole week.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Okay, you guys can each give her 25 cents. She takes you upstairs.
I can afford a quarter.
She shows you the room over here. This bedroom over here opens actually, you come up the steps, it opens off the bath. Mm-hmm. There's some more steps going up, probably 2 now. There's like 3 twin beds in there. She says, this is a gentleman's room. I hope you don't mind sharing. We don't have a lot of rooms here. She says, I'm down at the end of the hall, so this is her room down here.
She lives over the balcony?
Yeah, well, no. It says balcony, but it's actually a separate room. It's like her room's here in the front of the house. Yeah. You guys are over here. She says, and here's the rain bath. And she opens up the door to the bathroom. There's no indoor, like, toilet or anything like that. There's going to be an outhouse out back. But there is a pump, and there's a bathtub, and then it's got, like, these bars going up and some kind of, like, cloth or something hanging down beside it. And there's some kind of spigot up here, and there's this giant contraption. It's real warm in the room. And she says, it's an invention of my father, Charles Pettigrew. He's a genius. And she goes over and she manipulates some controls and stuff, and she works the pump, and then she turns on the water, and hot water comes spraying out, like out of this shower. And it's basically a shower. Yeah. She calls it a rain bath. And she tells you that they pump the water into this giant tank, which is heated by a steam pump down, or it's heated by by steam down below, and so you can actually have a hot rain bath. And it's actually kind of impressive. You guys have never seen anything like this before. You guys are allowed to use this, yeah, of course. There's one bathroom for the floor. It says the outhouse is out back. There's an outhouse out back, and she's going to go finish getting dinner ready. And y'all are welcome to come down to dinner whenever you're ready. And she heads off. She seems very nice, very friendly. Yeah. You guys freshen up, and you guys will get to the place right after that. You can put your horses. You can put your horses in the carriage house if you want. She doesn't have a barn per se. There's also a livery stable in town, just on the north side of town. If you want to put your horses there. You guys arrive and can meet her as well. It's the same. Ashton and Yorie. It's quarter a night or $1.50 for a week. You save a quarter. Dinner, meals are included. She shows you the rain bath. You're going to have the other bedroom. There's 3 beds in there, and there's nobody else staying here right now, so you'll have that room to yourself. You'll be sharing with these 2 other gentlemen, and she describes them, and you recognize Wilder and Jack West. There you go. So you guys can get settled in if you want.
What's your name, dear?
You can flip it over. I'm Alice Pettigrew. I just need to get dinner finished. I hope I haven't burned it. And she runs down the stairs. You can freshen up a little bit. There's a pump and like a sink too in this bathroom for cleaning yourselves. Each of the rooms has under the beds are chamber pots. Each one has a couple dressers, a couple of basins and water jugs full of water. Some towels and stuff in there, little washcloths, all little modern conveniences. Right now, all the windows are probably open because it's already warming up in Southern California, and the food smells delicious. Anything you guys want to do? Or just besides eat dinner?
Yeah, just get ready.
Alright, yeah, you guys can come down for dinner.
I'm in the bathroom drawing schematics of the shower.
Okay. Yeah, that's, wow.
I like that.
That's different. You've never seen anything like that before.
It's on the page after James's picture.
Okay.
It's hard to tell which one's more astounding.
Let's see, strange spigot, large one. Oh yeah, it's a small steam engine underneath the tank. That's what warms the water. Yeah. It is quite ingenious. You go down for dinner. She has set places for 6. She doesn't sit at the head of the table. The head of the table is placed there. Oh. Here we go. And there is a picture, big picture on the wall over the head of the table, actually. And she doesn't take that place, and she sets it, but nobody sits there while you guys have your supper. It's like chicken and dumplings, some mashed potatoes, some green beans, and all that. That's the portrait that's prominent between the windows in the dining room.
Nice.
And you guys can have a nice meal. Any conversation you want to have or anything? You don't have to. We can just move on ahead.
Now, she sets it for 6 people, or 6
Yes.
people could
There's
sit?
nobody sitting at the head of the table, but she has set a place.
Okay.
I want to ask her about Charles Pettigrew.
Oh, that's my father. I'm afraid he died 6 years ago. But he said he was coming back, so that's why I always set him a place here at the table.
You never know.
You never do. Exactly.
Did he say when he was coming back?
No, just that he's coming back for revenge.
On who?
How did your father die?
Oh, he was hung.
By the town?
Yes, he was tried and hung.
For what?
The murder of my mother.
Interesting.
Well, it was a long time ago. But he said he's coming back. And she looks up at the portrait.
How old is she?
6 years. She is like 6. She's about 24, 25 maybe. Yeah, good. Chill. She says yes, but he said he's coming back, so I always have a plate set for him, just in case. Everybody can make me a spot hidden.
I'd like a psychology as well.
Oh yeah, you can make a psychology check. Of course, you didn't do it on the clown either.
Yeah, the clown's fine. He's
Me
clowning.
He's clowning
He's
around.
just clowning around. I made the spot hidden. I missed it.
Okay, so the latecomers make it.
There's
just some damn good
And
dump
psychology.
on
No,
this
no,
one.
no.
The food's really good.
psychology.
Me both. She's a little off, obviously.
Oh, I have a baby.
I mean, well, yeah. But if she thinks her dead dad's coming back.
Yeah, half of the course.
There's a man standing outside the front window. Damn, where would you guys be able to see him from? There's a man peeking in the dining room window.
I think there's another person who wants to be a guest.
Hmm?
And I'll point.
She's looking around the room. You point and he's gone.
Oh. Huh.
You saw him too, Yorie.
There's a man outside.
Oh, that's probably just Rupert. Rupert Smith. He lives in the graveyard. It's past the carriage house over there. Well, he doesn't live in the graveyard. He has a little house. He's a grave digger. He worked for my family. He kind of keeps an eye on things around here. He's harmless.
So how long has this been a boarding house?
6 years?
You say that?
Yeah, and I do that in my head.
She's like, well, I never. That's very clever. A little less than 6 years, yes, because I couldn't run a mortuary by myself. My daddy gone and my mom gone. So I converted over to a boarding house. Had to sell things like the hearse and a lot of the other, some of the coffins that were more expensive to make ends meet. So now I make ends meet as best I can by running this place as a boarding house.
Did he invent anything else besides the rain guy?
He invented all kinds of things. He's got a wonderful organ up in the organ loft upstairs in the attic. It's quite lovely. Well, the keyboards are covered in blood now. He went up there after he killed Mama. Apparently, he was all covered in blood. It was terrible. I was out in the apple orchard at the time. It was a terrible trial. They questioned me, and I said no, I hadn't seen anybody leave the house. And they questioned Rupert, and he was out in the graveyard. You can see the house from there. He didn't see anybody leave the house. So when Miss Delacroix said that she had seen somebody get bludgeoned in the front window, and Daddy was covered in blood. So, but since he's already dead, when he comes back, he can't be held guilty of murder no more, can he? She goes back to her eating.
You know, you could probably get the blood out with some alcohol and vinegar.
I'd like to.
We tried scouring power. Wouldn't come out. It was left too long before we tried to clean it.
What are the laws on that?
Oh, what?
If someone comes back from the dead, can they be tried?
There are no laws about that.
For a fact.
There's still. I don't remember what the actual law is, but there's still. You can't be tried twice for the same crime.
jeopardy.
That's it. Yeah. If you're found not guilty, you don't know what the law would be. Do you have a law? Do you have any points in it?
I do.
You put points in it?
Yeah.
I'll just give you this for free then. There's no laws about that.
No.
If he was legit killed or hung, in certain states, I don't know if there's any laws on any books about anything like that. In certain states, you do know if somebody's hung, but they don't die from it. Some places will hang you again, others won't.
Do I know California since I lived there?
I believe California probably wouldn't hang you twice.
Okay.
It strikes me that California would, if somehow you survived a hanging, somehow, and it's almost impossible if it's done correctly, then they're not going to punish you the same way twice. And I don't think they would kill you. They'd probably just jail you. Or maybe let you go. It might be the scene as God.
California does all their hangings with 10 gunmen shooting everything at the guy, too.
Well,
the rope breaks, everybody fires.
You also drop like 8 feet, so your neck is going to snap.
Yeah.
But you don't know, there's no laws about dying and then coming back later.
No Jesus laws?
No, definitely not.
The Jesus law.
If you come back in 3 days, if we hang you,
We'll try again.
I don't know what we'll do.
I'll ask her if she knows that the marshal got hit by a wagon.
Oh, yes, that happened. That was almost a week ago. He wasn't hit. I understand he was run over when Deputy Flute pushed him. He was trying to avoid a black cat or something. Maybe it was a ladder. Was it a mirror? I don't remember. But he pushed him, and the marshal went down flat like this just as Greg Bean was coming up the road. The horse's hooves missed him, lucky for him, but the wheels went over his arms and his legs, and he was carrying quite a load at the time. Snapped him like kindling. Kindling, she would have said. No. Snapped him like kindling. I'm glad I wasn't there. Whew. I don't like the sight of, well, not living people getting hurt. I helped Mom and Daddy here at the mortuary, so dead people don't bother me, but living people getting hurt? Whew. She fans herself, that kind of thing. So yeah, you guys have a pleasant dinner with her. She's in the loft, a little weird. Well, the food's good.
Yeah.
The picture seems to stare at you guys. Every time you glance at it, it's he's got that stern look on his face, looking down at everybody. It's a big, full-color picture, too. And then you hear an explosion as it gets dark from down at town. It almost sounds like, who was in the war?
I'm too young.
You two were in the war? It sounds like a cannon was shot down there.
You mean like the full blast guys?
Okay.
Chug it for a
PTSD.
I'm assuming everybody woke up.
No, this is right at the end of. This is just after dinner. She's offered y'all. She does have some whiskey in the house, maybe like an after dinner drink. And she brought some kind of a dessert. It's probably apple pie. I was about to say Jello. I'm like, did they even have
Jello.
flavored gelatin back then?
I'll ask her. I was like, Geladellas.
Sound like a can.
I'm too curious as to...
She said, "Oh, that's just a kernel."
He just shoots cannons.
Only at dawn and dusk. He was in the War of 1812. You see, yeah, I think he still thinks he's up on Lake Erie. He's got a house that faces the lake, and he's made himself a little fort on top of it. And every evening and every morning he fires his. He's got a little brass cannon up there. Fires it out into the lake. I think he thinks he's shooting the British.
Well, y'all do have quite a town.
Midnight's very nice. It's everybody knows everybody's name. You're guessing maybe 100, 150 people probably live in this area.
Right.
And the pickles, they have some great pickles down there. You should stop at the pickle shop before you go. Alright, anything anybody wants to do that night?
We'll go stop at the pickle shop.
Oh yeah, you can head down to the pickle
I'm
shop.
actually going to use the rain thing.
Okay.
Rain thing.
When was the last time your character took a bath or a
It has
shower?
been a while.
Okay.
Gelatin's a thing.
Flavored gelatin is a thing? Alright. She had apple pie tonight, but she's like, I've got something special tomorrow, flavored gelatin. Okay.
It has been a long while since Wilder has been.
Okay, so Wilder peels off his clothing. All his skins.
Don't touch my bear skin.
Yeah, you walk into your room and there's a bear on the bed. What the? There's towels and
out the door,
stuff.
don't touch my bear.
There's towels, there's lye soap for you to use. You can go in there and it's just basically turn on the spigot to get it how hot you want, and hot water up to almost boiling can be made to come out.
I'm trying to think of a trail song, like a song that was sung on the trail a lot.
Yankee Doodle Wink. No.
God damn.
That's an old song. Maybe he's
Because he's going to be singing something and very loudly.
Okay.
I just can't.
Can Wilder
Sing
sing?
so loudly.
Okay, so it's really off
You
key.
can't carry the tune in a
Okay.
bucket.
What about working on the railroad?
Oh, that's a good one for this era.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Mm.
I don't even look at that.
So he's bellowing away. I've been working on the railroad. How hot is the shower do you want it to be?
He goes high on
Hot enough.
Because you can make it really hot. I mean, it could be almost like...
I need to scrub middle.
Yeah, there's this giant scrubbing a big wooden scrub brush in there as well.
You go for the high note on day.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, live long time! Just hit that cold water. That'll help you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have it's amazing. It's the most amazing. You're not like... The water stays hot the whole time.
Water, what's that?
When you come out, she does ask you to make sure you pump it full again, because there's a pump there that puts water into the tank. Or else she could do it. She'll do it this time. Next time, just pump it full when you get done, please. He's all fresh. There's some lavender water that you can like put on your face if you want, on the sink. This is so fancy. And then you realize how bad those skins smell, by the way, because you smell really nice and clean now.
You
Well,
wash your clothes while
I just put the skins back.
Okay.
I just put the pelts back on.
You went down the pickle
I'm
shop.
gonna leave the bear off for a bit. So
I'm down to the pickle shop.
Yep. Did you guys want to leave your horses at the carriage house or take them down to the library stables?
I'd take mine down.
Okay, so you're going to take yours down. What about the rest of you guys?
I'll leave him at the place I'm staying.
Okay.
But like,
Can I ask?
Library stables
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
at the...
They're at the other end of town.
But is there a spot at the place we're staying?
Yeah, you can leave them in the carriage house.
Okay.
They just won't get quite the care that they would at the library stables. I mean, she'll take care of your horses for you, but the library stables will probably do a little bit better job of it, you know what I mean? But they are across town, so that's the trade-off. Because they're way over here, and you guys are staying way up here.
I feel like I rode through town to there, so I'm guessing they're at the...
At the inn?
Boarding
or the
house.
boarding house? Yeah, you can leave it here. So you two are leaving yours at the boarding house, and Dr. Weisswald takes hers down to the library stables.
And then
His name is Horse.
and Cheyenne.
his name is
Cheyenne.
what?
Yes, my horse name is Horse.
Come here, horse.
You hear the banging of like a blacksmith coming from the Cartwright shop down in this direction. Pickles. They've got pickled everything here.
Pickle everything.
Pickled eggs, pickled pickles, pickled pig's feet, pickled pig head.
Pig knuckles.
Ugh. Pig knuckles,
Potatoes?
yeah. Pickled what?
Potatoes?
Sure, pickled potatoes. If you can,
Some pickled
if you can
potatoes.
pickle it, they've got it in the shop. There's just thousands of jars in this building.
I'll
It
get
looks
some
like.
pickled potatoes. Some
let's see.
pickled mushrooms.
Oh yeah, the man running the place has a woodpecker on his shoulder. He's like, here you go. Here's your pickled potatoes. Not many people like those, you know.
And I asked him for some mushrooms.
Yeah,
Now he's got the two things he wants. He's testing them.
they'll give you free samples too. Here you go, hold on. He opens up a jar, cuts you off some, lets you try it.
Have you ever?
What's that? Oh, he'll be fine. He's talking to the woodpecker too.
I don't know. Skip me.
Skip you. I'm sorry. This is Esmeralda. She's my wife.
I roll psychology.
Marriage law
Yeah.
from California.
Good.
Are you doing anything?
What time is it?
95.
Whatever you want to do.
95.
95.
It's
Oh,
before
yeah.
bedtime.
This is normal.
Is there anything you want to do
Isn't
before
What's
bedtime?
saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Everybody has a woodpecker wife.
I'll go to bed early.
It's a lot. Okay, yeah, you're exhausted. You've taken the horses.
Does he have pickled lemon drops?
No.
Pickled candies of any sort?
No. He's got pickled sweet potatoes.
I tricked him. God, I knew he wouldn't have pickled candies. I bought special orders of pickled candies.
Candy's already practically pickled.
Yeah, but
Would it take a long time to pickle those, though?
Okay. You have a long, in-depth conversation about pickled
I
candy.
feel like the candies would just dissolve.
Yep.
It would. Candy's already made of like hard sugar that lasts
Yeah.
practically forever.
I know.
So, no, he doesn't sell candy. Yeah, what do you want to do besides take the
Fried
horses?
candy,
Anything in
please.
this house?
How much is it?
Deep fried.
It's probably going to be less than your
Yeah.
daily, so I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to worry about the cost of the rooms
I'll
either
tip
per day.
I'll tip the first one too.
All right, yeah.
Pickled suet?
Like a nickel or a quarter or something.
Yeah, I
I'm
want
trying to. It's not
mine
suit.
taken
What
care
am
of
I
real
thinking
well.
of? It's like a lump of
Okay, he's
fat.
the person's like, oh, he falls at his knees, he's kissing your feet. Thank you, oh, go on. You know, that kind of thing. Obviously, this person, little acts of generosity just drive this guy like crazy happy. Yeah. I love your pants.
I get some pickled habaneros.
Sure.
Okay. That'll be my final pick.
Habaneros. What are habaneros?
Peppers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Pickled
I was
peppers.
thinking onions for some reason. I don't know where that came from. So yeah.
Pickled peppers.
So you wanted the mushrooms, the potatoes, and the
Peppers.
Peppers. Sure, yeah.
Make
He's
this
got
soup.
that kind of stuff. It probably would, yeah. Or you could just eat them on the road, straight out of the bottle. Now these are mason jars.
Yeah.
These are mason jars too, so you got to be kind of careful.
Yeah.
He warned you that. He's like, don't smash them on the ground; they'll break. Like you wouldn't.
He does one. It's just like
He just gestured.
See, look at this.
You get it? Prevention.
Look at that, it broke. Take that right, Esmeralda.
Were you telling me? Okay, good. He's like, all right,
And I'm
so,
like, that's perfect.
anything you want to do besides tip the guy?
Make him
No,
very
I'll
happy.
go back. Babe, I want to wash clothes too.
Oh, she's got facilities for that too that you guys can use.
I haven't been on the road a while. I probably would too.
And there's not like a heat pump for that, so we'll have to boil the water and everything. So that'll probably take a couple of hours. What now?
I probably would also be wanting to wash my clothes.
Yeah, you guys can wash
for a
your
while.
clothes. You hear snoring coming from the gentleman's room. You probably left the door open so they can hear you snoring up there because you've already crashed.
Just to be considerate.
It's a really weird sound
There's no
too
locks.
because of
You
like
weren't given keys or
the
anything. It's
double
just a boarding
opening on
house.
his mouth.
So is it like a whistle, or is it like a really just like deep snore?
It seems to be going in two directions.
That would be the worst. To try to sleep down
It's turning into a turkey.
What the hell? Okay.
You sleep out in the field, you wake up, there's a pack of turkeys.
That's how he gets his food.
Just wake up, grab one.
Any of you guys want to do
Survival skill, don't need
That
it.
sound too.
make that listen to snap? Doesn't even wake up. That's how good of a man. Anything else you guys want to do before bed? You've got some clean clothes out on the line probably for the night to dry. It doesn't look like rain, so that shouldn't be a problem. Same with you, Yorie. One of your sets of clothes is washed.
Yeah.
And out. You're just back in all your gross skins.
Yep.
That's fine. You're clean underneath. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. Until morning.
That's what matters.
Bed sores are
Anything else
away.
anybody wants to do that night?
Any more cannon fire?
No, there's just the one shot.
Dusk and dawn.
Dusk and dawn.
That's what she said. Dusty fires once at dusk, once at dawn.
Well, then we know when to get up for breakfast.
Yeah.
It is almost like a church bell. There wasn't a church. You guys didn't see a church in this town. I never made one. Like I said, no jail. You're guessing the marshal probably works out of his house. It's a small town. It's kind of a little quaint little town. Everybody goes to bed. Comfortable beds, very comfortable beds. See how long. This is what you hear in the middle of the night. It's loud. So I don't know. There you go.
Do we need to make a listen check, or do we
No,
auto?
you wake up from this. It is super loud, and it's inside the house.
Just wake up.
I think I realized why we're the only ones staying here.
I go try to find a way upstairs.
There's some steps right outside your door. In the back of the house here, there's a set of steps that go up, obviously, to the, there's a door there, probably has steps that go up to the attic, is your guess.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys jack it up and walk out. You walk up the steps.
Just grumbling. If
dark
they
as
can even
shit.
hear that.
It's dark as shit. It's very dark.
Is there a candle?
Yeah, you can get a candle lit and head up that way. Big giant candelabra. Just one candle. As you get up the steps, you can hear the music is coming from the opposite end of the attic. Like a small room that's on the opposite side. With an open door it's ajar. You cross the attic. Here we go.
It almost sounds like kaleidoscoping music.
As you you can see the pipes up here. As you push the door open, it stops. The music stops dead, and you look into this room, and in the dim light of your candle, you can see there's nobody at the organ. There are blood stains on the keys, on several of the keys. On quite a few of the keys, actually.
Nice.
But nobody's in there. And you don't see any sign of anybody having been
David
there.
was making earplugs, and then the music stopped, and just like, oh.
Yeah.
If you don't mind waiting until the morning. Close.
You turn around and see another light coming up the stairs. Another candle. It's Alice. She's coming up from downstairs, it looks like. As you're walking back across the attic, walking up the steps, you guys probably hear footsteps in the hallway. She walks up and she goes, "Why, what are you doing up here playing on the organ?"
I don't know how to play an organ. I just heard it. Doesn't seem there's anybody in there.
Now, she gives you a look. I know you're joshing me. Is the look. How did you know that tune that my daddy always played?
I don't know how to play an organ.
Now. There, you can have your fun, She heads back down the stairs.
Doesn't care about her other guys.
Well, you guys' doors are closed. You must have slept through it. Oh. She walks back down, she heads back to her room.
Man, she just does not care what her tenants do. I go back to my room.
What, if you want to be up there playing the organ, I don't know.